this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is...
I appear to have frightened...
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't... Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to...
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I'm so nervous. Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them, so my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nice. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with a turtle.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is...
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf, so I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tastes...
A chance combination. Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptional...
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is...
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried... I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong...
I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few...
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango.
Of
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoy. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of... She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations, or...
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kind...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't...
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can the... I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl... It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should...
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's... made up? What's the point of that? Without being Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very...
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. Skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. The plot is really gripping, but with...
Welcome to Bonton Saga Detective. What will you have me solve?
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do. What a strange person. Why would someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world? You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
To the characters.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist?
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely. So, could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could
That would be the most boring love story ever.
love? Narrative devices are truly mysterious.
So what do you think of Yai Publishing House's light novels? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yai pub. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that... But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if... But the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will...
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced...
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.